Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for clicking back on my channel and watching another video of mine. So today we are making a DIY garlands and ornaments. So we are actually making different types of garlands and ornaments. We're making some with wooden balls and knit balls and like beads and cranberries and dried oranges. Oh, this was so much fun, and honestly I think I'm going to keep this a tradition in my little family, or just myself. I was actually talking to my mom about it because we made them together. She wanted to do it with me, and I've actually been wanting to do this for quite a long time. I wanted to do it last year, but last year, since I was in so much pain with my pregnancy, I didn't really have time to do it, and I really didn't want to because of all the pain I was in. But this year, since I'm not in any pain, I was like, let's do it. Finally, let's do it. So I got some cranberries and oranges. We got 9 pounds, I think, of oranges, and it was like the perfect amount. So if you guys want to do this, however many garlands and ornaments and other things you want to make, I would for sure get more than what you would expect you needed, because my mom thought we would only need 6 pounds, and I was like, I think we should get 9 pounds just in case. So we ended up getting 9 pounds, and for 9 pounds it was $1.50. Super cheap at my Smith's. So if you have a Kroger or Smith's or anything, I would for sure go there to get your oranges. But it was just so much fun, and it was just really relaxing. We did this on a Sunday, and to have all the Christmas stuff up and just to be all cozy and stuff on that Sunday evening was super fun. I do recommend doing this if I were you, but to keep it in my family, I would love to do like the oranges and cranberry garlands, because garlands can get so expensive, you know. So just to buy like a pack of beads for $20 and make like 5 garlands, and it's so much easier than buying 5 different garlands for $20 each, you know. So I'm for sure gonna start doing that. And then for Lucas, like, and if my future babies, I want them to make the popcorn garlands. I've never made popcorn garlands, but I think it'd be super fun to let my kids do it.
Christmas is on its merry way, and for every single child there's a gift on Santa's sleigh. The first flake of snow is said to fall today. The first snow this winter is promised for this day. It brings a hope.
So it's really easy to make these dried oranges. All you do is you cut up the slices, and you want to cut them pretty thick, but not too thick, but too thin they would rip really easily. So you cut them up, and you have to dry off all the juices that are on them, and then you put them on the rack and you heat them up. Like, you set your oven to 200 and you flip them every 30 minutes, and it's for 4 hours, and then you have to let them dry even more overnight. And so you just set them on your counter, and then in the morning or whenever you want to do it, they'll be completely fine. You could even do it like early in the morning and then make the garlands at night, and it's really easy. It doesn't take long at all. We were decorating while we were doing the oranges, so my mind was somewhere else, so it didn't really take that long to me, and then we would just flip them. I didn't get it on video just because it was unnecessary stuff. I would rather just tell you guys than to video it, but that's exactly what we did, and it was just super easy. And then for the cranberries, you just do fresh cranberries. Mine dried out a little bit, so they weren't as they were really easily rippable, just because they were getting softer. So if you want to do like the dried cranberries, I would make sure they're really fresh and firm, and those would work much easier.
Both near and far away, it says we can live together, and that we can find a way. The first snow this
would have thought that Christmas could bring tears to my eyes? Don't get me wrong, still enjoy full times. We're gonna sing this song. Look at the snow, it's Christmas, and there's our midnight.
So while we were getting started, I did set my phone up to do a time lapse on my phone to post to Instagram. And if you do follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that time lapse. But if you do not, my Instagram is Our Little Bloom. And I would love if you would follow me on there, because I do post lots of cute photos of my family and decoration. And I also do lots of things on my stories that show things that I'm going to be posting in videos on here on YouTube. So if you would like to follow Our Little Bloom, I would love that, and you can stay up to date on everything that we are up to.
Among all the gifts and all the Christmas cards, I think of you, don't forget. I ring a bell for those who have nothing, so lend a helping hand. And if you do the very best you can, it won't be hard to understand. And that's how we know it's Christmas, for every girl and boy. And you can be sure it's tears of joy. Happy Christmas to you.
Orange and cranberry garlands were really fun, but a lot of time consuming, because it did take a lot of time. The oranges and cranberries are very fragile, so you just had to be really careful when moving them and placing them, because the oranges would rip or the cranberries would rip, so you just had to be really careful. But I love how they turned out. They turned out really cute, and it was actually very enjoyable for me. I enjoyed it a lot, to turn on a nice cozy movie and be able to just sit down and relax while doing this would be a lot of fun.
Yes, then we will know it's Christmas, for every girl and boy. And you can be sure it's tears of joy. Happy Christmas, Happy Christmas, Happy Christmas, Happy Christmas to you.
Now I am starting on my bead garland. I had to do this one multiple times just because I'd run out of certain beads, and so I'd have to take off all the beads so I could do different patterns. But there weren't that many beads because we already used some of the beads for another garland. So that was really difficult, but I do love how the bead garland turned out, and I would rather make my own bead garland because I could make it different lengths and I can use whatever beads I would like. And I could also make multiple garlands with these beads for $20 instead of buying multiple garlands for $20, like I said. So I did enjoy this. And then we also made ornaments with these beads and oranges and cranberries too. And I love how just everything turned out. I love how rustic it was, but also modern, because like I've said before in other videos, those are my two favorite types of decor. I love modern, but I also love rustic, so I think it just turned out really great.
Christmas, and Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true. That's why I cheer. I've been busy
So now we are on to the ornaments. Honestly, the ornaments were harder for me than the garland, probably just because they were so much smaller. So I would have to just like tie the knot again, cut the piece, get the thread on the needle, all this stuff. And it was actually really hard to get this thread on the needle. It was thick thread, so it wasn't easy. My mom had to keep doing it for me. She actually knits and crochets and stuff, so she's better at that than me. I don't really do that stuff. I think it's really pretty and fun, but it's just too time consuming, and I don't have the patience for that. And also, I don't have the time to do that. Like, I barely even have enough time to be editing these videos, but I make enough time and I really enjoy it. I'm not complaining. I really do enjoy editing and making these videos, but it does take a lot of time and effort. That's why we love it when you do like that button, like click that like button and subscribe and comment, because it does mean a lot to me, and I'm pretty sure it means a lot to a lot of other YouTubers, because it does take a lot of time to do this stuff. So I would love if you would hit that subscribe button and that like button and talk to me down in the comments. I love getting to know you guys, and I just have a good time doing all this because I just really want to grow with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. But yes, these are what the ornaments look like. You will see another clip of what they turned out, how they turned out, and they were just really cute, and I'm super happy to be keeping these for a long time. The ones with the oranges, and I don't know about the cranberries, but the ones with the oranges, if you store them correctly, they will last up for 2 years, and so I think that's just great. I probably won't keep them for 2 years. I don't know, because I do want to keep, like, I want to make one every year, so I'm not sure if I'll just throw it away or if I will keep it. I'll let you guys know once we are on to the new season.
I've been kind to big and small, and now it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling when it's time for Christmas.
Okay guys, so I am going to end the video here. I hope you really did enjoy. If you are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe and give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. It was a lot of fun. You will have to let me know down in the comments if you have made one of these before and if you really enjoyed it, and if you keep it as a tradition every year in your family, because they do take a lot of time, but they are super fun to have. And also they are on Pinterest, so if you just want to look on Pinterest, you can find all these different inspiration ones to make and just all these different garlands, and also learn. That's how we knew how to make them, so Pinterest is a great place to go for these kind of things. But I will see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoy.
Carol, and we'll bring it here. I guess that spring and summer, they're all fine, but I've been waiting for the season that's mine. So let it come, yeah, let it come.